Now, see, I had already told y'all that we are light beings. And with that being said, each and every one of us has life force energy in us. And we can direct that life force energy. But what you see here is my staves. Simple pieces of wood, right? But each one of these can direct energy. And each one of these are tools for directing energy in different ways. So first off, we got the wand right there. That's the shortest one. And you know how about long that is. The sizes differ. The way they look can be different. Some people like having crystal ones. Some people put symbols all on them. All type of stuff. See, me, I like mine just being simply what they are because I understand their simple function. I don't need a bunch of fancy things on mine. And that's just me. Yours can be completely different. Now, I do understand the applications of adding something as simple as a crystal to the tip of the wand, the staffs, or putting symbols on them to change the energies that surround them and their functions. I do understand how a quartz crystal at the tip can channel and help directing energy, and there's different resources and tools that can be used and incorporated into them. See, I understand all of that. But like I said, I like mine just being simple. Simple as they are, simple as can be. And this always helps remind me of nature. The same way I got them, I always want to be reminded of that every time I look at them. So, and it's a story to each one of them. And see, that's how it should be when you work with any magical tool. It should be a story and a connection that you feel to each of the items that you work with. See, this helps draw out the power inside of the item, but not only that, it helps draw out the power within inside of yourself. Now, all these are just simple tools for energy direction. Look at the technology here. The technology is simple, but very ancient, and it has many different applications and performances. Now, first up, we got the wand. This carries a lot of simple functions. When you need to perform some quick, simple healing, some quick, simple energy work, you pull out your short little handy dandy wand. It's easy to carry, easy to travel, easy to use. And see, the length of it, very short. These tools act as amplifiers. They act as storehouses for your energy. So this is a mini battery, and it works on up. This tool is more for direct energy work, like just direct on the spot energy. That's what wands are for, direct on the spot energy work, to keep it simple. Next up, we got the quarterstaff, or I like to call it the cane or the short staff, right? This is one you can usually walk around with. Now, being mindful that physical properties and functions hold spiritual meaning as well. So when you think of a cane, you think of something that helps support you, keep you stable, keep you up, help keep you upright. See, that's the same thing that this does that a wand doesn't do. See, a wand doesn't offer that function. It can't really support you, can't really keep you up, can't really keep you grounded. You see this right here? When you use a cane or a staff or a short staff, the first function that it does is it keeps you grounded to the earth's energy. You can use this thing right here, bro, to sense the earth's vibrations, the energy around you, the shifts in the air around you. And not only that, the tip of it can be used for the same functions as a wand, but greater. It stores an even greater amount of power and amplifies an even greater amount of energy. Not only that, the longer the tool, let's say staff, short staff, wand, the greater the range and greater the projection. Now, a great simple way to use your staff, this will really put you in the wizard mode, is to really just like tap it on the ground. You're trying to activate a spell or activate something you do, just tap it. For example, you shall not pass here. You shall not come across this sacred domain. Boom, you activate it just like that. Last up, we have the staff. Now, do you see this great beauty of a thing right here? I've had this for a long time. Some of my earlier videos. Now, what a staff does is it connects you to the higher realms, the higher dimensions, the higher realities, and your higher self. It also represents one's inner true power, one's inner true strength. If you see someone with one of these, you automatically respect them and know their mastery. It is a symbol of respect on both the physical human world and the spiritual world. This right here. Not only that, when I got this big thing right here and see how I'm holding it, when I'm meditating, bro, sometimes I can feel the world around me, and I be feeling like that's because it grounds me deep into the earth's energy. And not only that, I be feeling like it be sending me signals because it channels and sends my energy for me up way on up high up there to the upper atmosphere and the upper regions of the universe, and the different higher planes, like the astral planes, the ethereal planes, you know what I'm saying, the different dimensions. This is also a great tool for if you're trying to communicate with people long range, man. I'm talking about like miles away, continents away, places away. This is also a good tool to take with you if you're spiritual traveling. Like when you go into the dream world or the astral world, you could take this with you, man. And oftentimes what's so cool about these things, you seen that the X-Men movie, the one where like the mutants was in this place, and it was kind of like with the kids, and they had this girl Magic, and the girl named Magic, she had this power where like she could link herself to the astral world and stuff, bro. And her little sock puppet was a sock puppet in the human world, but in the astral world, it was a fucking dragon. You understand what I'm saying? So that is just so fascinating. And these things can transform and have so many different properties. Not only that, right? You can take this bad boy right here. You've seen so many different legends and stories of people doing amazing different things. You can take this thing right here and shapeshift it. Yeah, you can shapeshift it, and it can become a companion for you, man. Straight up. Just like you can shapeshift this into a bird, a eagle, anything, bro, and it can travel for you and send you back information. Yeah, bro, it's so many things, awesome, interesting things to do with magic. I was locked in one day with this bad boy right here, man, doing some fire meditation, bro. And I don't know why, I just wanted to try manipulating the flame, and I couldn't get that energy to quite flow right with my hand. And I was using this thing, and it's like, soon as I pointed at it, I just saw that fire get still. It's like, I don't know if it was responding to me and my focus and my calm, but that flame just got so still. You know what I mean? And it's like whatever my mind started thinking at that point, that's what the fire started reflecting. It was so cool, and I couldn't explain it. But hey, I just felt like this was helping. And this, I really haven't gotten into my quarterstaff a lot, my cane, just simply because I don't walk around as much as I used to on the trails right now because of the season I'm in. But it just feels so powerful to use and to stand with, and to direct authority, and to direct willpower, and to direct intentions. This just feels right. You know what I mean? And also, another name for this, how could I forget to mention, this is called a scepter. And we all know what them scepters do, man. Like Moses had a scepter. You feel me? And it was just, man, it's crazy. The Egyptian kings had scepters and staffs. You ever heard of the staff of Ra? Man, that's just like. But I want to see what y'all think on that, man. Do y'all carry energy directing tools, man? Do y'all have tools that y'all use to direct energy, bro? And transfer energy and project energy? You can also use these things, man, to help you in your visualization, bro. When I'm trying to visualize and really get into my abilities and powers, these help me just boost it up a level. You know what I mean? They really get me into my almost like fantasy mindset that I say always helps and boost my visualizations very clearly. I mean, it's just so many things I can say about them, man. But I don't think that I'm teaching you guys about this. I think every time I use this, they're teaching me some things about how to use my energy and how to better direct my energy, and helping me understand more things about myself and helping me understand my abilities. So let me know what you guys think about that, man. Staffs, wands, short staffs, do you have any? Drop some pictures in the comments, bro. Any type of stuff like that. Like, just let me know. Give me some feedback, bro. I really like this. I found like it was an interesting topic. Look at my baby. She said, shit, I got a stick too, daddy. And went on about her business. Man, hey, y'all have a good day, though.